I am joined by the Director of Energy Research at the Centre for Independent Studies, Aidan Morrison, although I do prefer his more colourful Twitter bio, which says lapsed physicist turned entrepreneur and data scientist. Aidan, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, Alexandra.
Before we get into the tricky energy questions, would you like to tell our viewers just a little bit about who you are and how you ended up in the thick of an energy debate? I hear it involves a Twitter spat and a Senate inquiry over those dodgy submarines that Pine tried to build.
Yes, that's right. It's been an interesting journey. Yes, I spent most of my working life as a data scientist. Also had a colourful entrepreneurial past. I actually ran a bar restaurant with a few friends as well for a while. But in the recent times, I've been working on trading. And the Twitter spat that really sparked my journey into I guess, the energy area. Started with someone making what is now, I think, quite a familiar comment, essentially trying to shut down the debate by saying that GenCost and the CSIRO has everything settled. And because GenCost does incorporate the cost of all the firming and the transmission and the storage required to make renewables run, then there's no more debate required because it's clearly cheaper to have a renewable-dominated system. And I just simply, that went against my intuition, as I suppose, with someone with a physics background, and I sort of started to scratch the surface, pretty much read beyond the executive summary, and realised that when they explained their method, they had simply omitted all the biggest costs that were required to support renewables. This was late last year. And so I returned to that Twitter argument with a sort of fairly comprehensive thread saying, look, this is what they've actually done, and they have omitted all those costs. And the story's sort of gone from there and progressed and kept going on that role because soon it was confirmed by the author of the report that's what they'd done. And never looked back since. Very fortunate to be able to get some support from the Centre for Independent Studies to set up a team to take this a lot further, which is great. And the energy, or the question about submarine propulsion was a few years ago, but also fascinating. And it seems that some really basic, I suppose, technical emissions are actually relatively common, even in large and established, respected technical organisations, and they have big consequences.
Well, the people say Twitter's got no use, but clearly Twitter has produced you, so it is worth it, definitely.